Hello Mohawk. On this episode of MoCast, the results are in and we find out how Mohawk did on our KPI scores. We shine the spotlight on a student who's created a debate club here at Mohawk. Then we take a road trip to our digital print center where students are turning their ideas into finished products. Hey, the results are in and I guess the news is good because Lori Morgan is here to tell us about our key performance indicator survey results. Lori, how are you?
I'm well, Jay.
Okay, so let's get right to the scores. How did we do this year?
We did very well again this year. Mohawk College, I'm happy to say, is #1 again in the Greater Toronto and Hamilton area for student satisfaction.
Okay, so among all the colleges in the GTHA, we're #1.
We are.
Should have brought my foam finger.
You should have.
Okay, let's talk also, so we've done well when we look at all the large colleges in Ontario. Where did we fall this year?
We were within the top 3, which was our goal.
So these are great KPI scores for us. It must help you when it comes to telling and selling the Mohawk story to prospective students. So what does the strong KPI scores mean for Mohawk?
Well, I think from a recruitment standpoint, it's a great story. I mean, who doesn't want to go to the #1 college?
We all want to be part of a winning team.
Absolutely. So that really helps out the recruitment team, and from a marketing standpoint, it's great. I think from a school pride standpoint, it's fabulous, and both for students and for faculty and staff. I mean, who doesn't want to work at the #1 college?
This survey went to 7,000 students this time out. That must have taken a large team to get in front of all those students. How many KPI ambassadors did we have?
Oh boy, I think we had, I know we had several students. We had a great team of students. There were probably about 25 students, and we had, I believe, about 70 or 80 staff who helped out overall. So it was really, really a successful turnout.
Yeah, and who ran the show?
So Brandy Strangway, who is our manager of student communications and marketing, it was her first year running the show, administering the surveys.
Is she still with us?
She is. She's hanging in there. She's in recovery, but she's good. And of course, Carmelinda Del Conte, who everybody knows from research, she takes those numbers that come in, and she turns them into the final numbers.
She's the number cruncher.
She's the number cruncher, yeah, that's the best way to say it. She's the number cruncher. So, and of course everybody else. I mean, lots of support across the college. So it's a lot of fun, a lot of work, but we did it.
It's worth it in the end. What would you chalk up our strong KPI scores to?
Oh gosh, I mean, our dedicated and wonderful faculty and staff, our great programming, our wonderful facilities. I mean, we know that everyone loves the new rec center, and I mean, just all around good. Our student services, everything.
Yeah, it makes for a winning combination.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So one of the newest clubs here at Mohawk College is the Debate Club, and with us is the founder and president, and you are?
My name is Michael Smith. I'm an international student from Amsterdam, currently enrolled in a business administration program.
Okay, so Michael, why did you set up Debate Club?
I set up this club because I observed, having worked with students in my business program and my communication class, they have the talents, but they shy away from going out there, stepping out to show those talents. So I thought, like, how can we come up with a tool or a program that will help them to be able to speak out and present in front of large audiences? So the only thing I could think about was a debate club, which is one of the most important tools that tackles every aspect of communications. And ever since we started the club, students have actually been improving.
Right, so it teaches them how to stand and deliver and be confident and get to the point.
Yes, it teaches them how to get their arguments across structurally and focus on the main points, right? And also look like as contact, because what we do is we tackle every aspect of public speaking skills, which enables them to look at their body languages, their speeches, their engaging of the audiences, and all those things.
Right. So what do you debate in Debate Club?
We debate intellectual topics ranging from democracy in the Middle East, or say some sectors of the Middle East. We also debate euthanasia. We also debate abortion. We debate children between ages 5 to 15 having owning smartphones. We also debate politics being mandatory in colleges.
Okay, so you're debating pretty heavy, serious topics, sort of like not what's better, American Idol or The Voice. You're doing heavy topics.
Yes, there is a reason for that. We are looking to represent the college in tournaments in the future. To be exact, we are looking to start next semester. So this is a mean of preparing the debaters that are on the college team to represent the college, and they have to be aware of the topics that are debated outside of campus. So in doing so, make them aware of these topics, and we prepare them to be able to go out there and defend their argument when they have similar topics like that.
Who can join the club and how do they join?
The club is open to every full-time student, as we are an MSc club. If you want to join the club, we have our posters posted everywhere on campus, and we have our contact information. We have our Facebook page and our Twitter page as well. Students that are interested, contact me, the president or the vice president who is hiring Dalai, and we just reach out to them and tell them the location, which is C231, every Friday from 5 to 6:30, and they are welcome to come in.
Part of Fennel Renewal is to create new and better spaces for our students to learn. And we're in one of those living labs now. This is the Digital Print Learning Center here at the Fennel campus. We are joined by Program Coordinator Phil Richardson. Phil, how are you?
I'm well, Jay, and you?
Never better. So you're going to give us the tour of this center.
I will.
But before we do that, how many students, so this is for the graphic design program.
This is the graphic design advanced 3-year program.
Okay, how many students do you have?
We have approximately 275 students over the 3 years.
Do all those students then come through this center, or how's that work?
No, we have about 160 of those students will take part in learning inside this center.
Okay, so the place must be hopping.
It is hopping most of the time, yes.
Okay. So what do students do here in the lab?
What they do in the lab here is they learn how to take their design concepts from just that, from concept right through to completion. And they learn about design production and how design production impacts their overall designs. It's a tactile experience. It's one thing to see it on screen, it's another thing to design it and hold it in your hand and sort of have that real feel about it.
So what are students creating here in the lab?
Students will create any one of their projects, anything from packages, the package projects that we work on. We create perfect bound books, we create brochures, we create business cards, mugs.
Beer cases. I noticed a lot of beer cases. Is there beer in these beer cases?
No, unfortunately not. They won't let us do that. So.
Okay, but these beer cases that look like something you could get at the LCBO.
Yes.
These are actually student projects?
They are actually student projects, yes. And a lot of our projects are sponsored by industry, so industry will get involved with the project itself. So they'll lay out the sort of the brief about the project, and then we'll set the students loose and let them start designing and working on each of the projects.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So where did all this equipment and technology come from?
We've been very fortunate to have the college as a big supporter of our center. They've when we came up with the concept, they came to the table and helped us out. We've also had donations from Xerox, Duplo came in. We also had a big donation from the International Corrugated Packaging Foundation. A gentleman by the name of Hugh Cameron helped us out tremendously. We got our big 64-inch UV press over there that they donated, and our ESCO cutting table at the back. So
these are big ticket items.
Almost $300,000 worth of donations to the center. So, and they continue to support us.
What's the coolest thing you've ever seen a student make here in the lab?
I think I have to say the coolest thing I think I've seen our students do is they did the designs for the cellar, for the Arnie, and they if you go down there you'll see them. They're at the end of each one of the little caves that they have down there. Those are just really cool. They get a lot of promotion from those. So.
Okay, so where do your students go after Mohawk? Are there jobs out there waiting to be had?
There are lots of jobs out there for them. There's jobs in large companies, smaller size companies, businesses. They'll get jobs in packaging companies, print and finishing companies, web design companies, advertising, marketing, just a broad range. The graphics industry is the 4th largest employer in North America, and there are plenty jobs out there for those students that, really concentrate on their studies and focus and bring a good attitude out the door when they go.
Good. So the industry partners that are giving us equipment and coming up with projects for the students to work on, are they also hiring our students?
Absolutely. Yeah. Xerox goes out into industry and is constantly promoting us, promoting our name, telling the industry about graduates. The packaging community hires a lot of our graduates. It's been a tremendous response from industry. It just shows that what we're doing is in the right direction.
So we're here with one of the students who spends a whole lot of time at the Digital Print and Learning Center, and you are?
Sarah Bosman.
Okay, Sarah. So what do you enjoy most about working in the lab?
I really like the hands-on experience. We get to design all our work in different classes. We have branding classes, we have packaging design, all kinds of different classes, and here we get to actually output our designs and really get to see them in production, and it's really exciting to be able to go through the whole process of designing, of imposing it, and of outputting it, and it's just really fulfilling to see your finished product in the end.
So let's talk about the project you're working on right now. I would actually buy this in the LCBO if I saw it. That's very good. So how long did it take you? So you designed this?
Yeah, I designed this. This is in our specialty print class.
Okay.
And it took a lot of time. First, it was we've been through a lot of different processes. First, we had to design the brewery label, which is this one right here, the giant brew co. And then we had to design the label for the beer bottle, which would have been this. Yeah. And now we finally designed the beer box. So then you kind of put all those assets together into a final production, and that was a lot of fun. It took a lot of time.
And there it is.
Yeah.
All right. Now, I've worked with graphic designers who have come up with like crazy designs. It looks great, but then when it comes to production time, there's huge messes. Does this lab help you avoid doing that?
Yeah, it definitely does. That's something we learn right in the classroom, is how to create our files properly and how to design it in such a way that when we come to the print stage that we're ready, and that there will be none of those problems, and that we can avoid those problems, so that when you're at the printing stage, you don't have to be like, oops, I made a mistake, I gotta go all the way back to the beginning. So,
and then the client's wondering where the project is.
Yeah, exactly. So we really are taught right away to make sure that we build our files properly.
Okay, so a big part of federal renewal was to create new and better spaces for our students and to give them really awesome living labs, and we're here in one of them, and now I'm just rambling, and that makes no sense whatsoever. Blah, 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 blah.